Hi, my name is Logan Thomas, and if I had to choose something I'm most passionate about, I would choose swim. I've grown up competitively swimming my whole life, and I'll be working as a lifeguard for my second summer in a row. Swim used to be a hobby or something that I just did to pass time, but it transformed into a passion when I was put in a situation where my life depended on my ability to swim. In 2016, I was on a vacation with my family and family friends at Edisto Beach, enjoying the ocean. After a few days on the beach, we had heard on the news that a hurricane was going to hit a couple miles down the shore from our beach house. We had never really been near anything like it, and the beach looked perfectly fine, so we were shocked when they told us that we needed to evacuate the next morning. My mom and brothers were inside taking a nap, and a family friend was on the shore scavenging for shark's teeth when my dad and I decided it would be a good idea to make the most of our last day on the beach. We ran out into the ocean waist deep to jump waves together. For those of you who haven't been to Edisto Beach, it's a very small beach with only a few beach houses and a few restaurants. The beach is empty for miles and there are no lifeguards. There is no one on the beach when my dad and I decided to run out into the ocean together. After we had some fun for about 30 minutes, we realized we were getting in a little bit over our heads. I've swam my whole life, so I wasn't concerned until I saw the look on my dad's face when he couldn't touch. My dad is 6'5" and he was nowhere near the bottom of the ocean. It was like a switch flipped from enjoying life to panic mode. We started to swim parallel to try and avoid the huge rock wall jetties, but let me tell you that nothing works when you're getting hit by wave after wave. The waves began reaching extreme heights and crashing off the rock walls. We were treading water, getting hit by waves, and coming up for a short breath, only to yell at our family friend who was on the shore. After doing this for 30 minutes, I started to freak out even more. I thought that it couldn't get any worse, and somehow it did. My dad's not as strong of a swimmer as I, so he began going under. After I pulled him back to the surface of the water, he repeatedly told me to swim back to shore and tell my mom and the rest of my family that he loved them. I refused. As tears streamed down my face, I continued to tread water, get hit by waves, and come up for a short breath, only to yell at our family friend who was on the shore. Only now I was not only carrying my body weight, but I was holding my dad's as well. After my mom woke up, she looked out the window and ran down to see what was going on. She immediately jumped into the ocean without hesitation and swam right out to us. Right behind her was our family friend. My mom grabbed my dad and our family friend threw me over his shoulder. He somehow got me back to the surface, but something was missing. Both of my parents were now trapped in the ocean. My dad was unconscious, so the only way my mom knew how to carry both of their weight was to get to the rock wall and somehow climb it back to shore. I watched as a huge wave knocked both of them into the rocks and under the water. As I was screaming in distress, somehow a miracle happened. Crashing into the rocks woke up my dad, and they both made it back to shore after that day at the beach. My goal has been to teach as many children to swim as possible. I've volunteered to give swim lessons for several years in a row at my local aquatic center in hopes that I can at least change one person's life for the better. I see the life I'm living as a second chance, and I'm living every day like it's my last. I know that swim is my greatest passion because it's permanently impacted my life for the better. I honestly don't know where I would be today without my ability to swim. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm glad that I got to share what I'm passionate about with you guys. Thank you.